Hey Aries, thanks for coming back. We're going to be doing your October read. I decided to sit on the Three Seasons room because I thought you could see the river in the background, but unless I do this, you can't see the water. Now you see it, that beautiful scenery behind me out on the river. Get the light adjusted now. All right, let's jump right in. All right, we're going to start with Akashic Tarot so that we can get a good idea of what October has for you, Aries. Oh, there it is. Queen of Keys coming out right off the deck. Nice. What else do we have for Aries, please? What else do we have for Aries? Spirit, what do you have for Aries this October? Autumn, spring, and reverse. All right, well, let's just take it out of the book and see what we've got here. Queen of Keys. Scrolls. Roses. Forces. Keys. Where you at, Queen? All right. Oh, maybe they're at the front. Where is the Queen of Keys? There she is. Here we go. A queen dressed up in a gown of rich colors and texture stands atop a tower of her great castle, happily looking over the rich, verdant hills of her domain. In the far distance, her husband returns from his travels. Where's the light at here? There it goes. This card represents a woman of authority. She is sensitive, helpful, and thoughtful. She's confident in her authority, but always happy to celebrate the success of others. She could be a love interest for you or someone in your life. Besides referring to a positive woman of business, this card can represent you or another who's about to climb the ladder of success. Positions in banking, investment, real estate, and management may be coming. Self-employment in any industry could be also at hand, as well as great financial independence, increased authority, or creative autonomy at work. What? All right, what's the spring, autumn, four forces? It's in reverse. So when we see it upright, it's beautiful. Receiving this card reverse puts autumn in the upper position and reveals a cycle of harvest. Well, in the northern hemisphere, God, the light is kind of jacked up in here. Northern hemisphere is going into autumn right now, so that's very synchronistic. It reveals a cycle of harvest and perhaps great abundance is coming to you. You will certainly be called upon to gather up the results of the action you've taken in the past. Your career, creative, or personal projects are about to pay off. Although the results you've been anticipating may be favorable, don't forget that there's effort in the harvest as well as in the planning. There may be some loose ends to tie up or some final action that needs to be taken. If so, focus on what needs to be done now to bring closure or completion to the matter at hand. Harvest is a time of reaping what you've sown. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Whether the harvest is big or small, always choose to live in appreciation. Placing gratitude in your Akashic records now will invite many things that generate more gratitude in the future. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. All right, that makes me so excited to just jump into tarot, because this looks like it's going to be fucking fabulous for you. All right, I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you now. And let's see where it takes us. What is the underlying message for Aries? Three of Wands. What else is possible? Now in the Rider-Waite Tarot, when we see the Three of Wands, this indicates, much like the Queen standing on her throne, looking off into the vast horizon, looking at all the opportunities and all the possibilities that could be obtained. You could be turning your back to old methods of doing things and really coming up with new ways of doing something. You're looking into the future and you're seeing that there is a lot of possibilities to do something different that's more abundant. What is conflicting, Aries? What's in the conflict position? What seems to be the trouble? The Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups could be your social situation, people that's surrounding you. There's 2 threes here. This could be other people's ideas or other people's input getting in the way of what it is that you know you need to do for you. It could be a self-limiting belief of the people that are surrounding you. What is crowning Aries right now? What is crowning Aries? Could be there may be a lot of chiefs and not enough Indians here too. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is long-term gains. This could be investments. This could also be ancestral guidance at this time. This is building a legacy for yourself, Aries. This is something that promotes legacy in the future for you and all the people that come after you, your whole family line. If you play your cards right, you could have quite a bit of generational wealth here. What you can't see is the Three of Swords. This can be a third-party situation. This could be addiction. This could be anything that interferes in your happiness and causes you pain, disrupts your peace. This is heartache. It's what you can't see. And again, it's another 3. There's something very divinely guided in this message this month for you, Aries. What's the effects of the past? What's the effects of the past here for Aries? And I'm going to confirm these too, so rest assured. What's the effects of the past? The Two of Swords. You had to make a difficult decision. You were at a crossroads. In the past, you had to make a difficult decision based on a really difficult reality. A truth came out and you had to choose. There was some sort of clarity that came and it forced you to make a decision, and you may not have been comfortable with it. One thing about Aries is you don't want anybody forcing your hand, but you're also not privy to manipulation. In the near future, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So the things that, circumstances that and events that could be occurring this month could set you apart from other people. It could be that you're interested in doing things that other people are not interested in doing, and this sets you apart, and there's a lack of inclusion. It could make you feel kind of rejected or left out in the cold of some of your social circles. It could be that you're doing something that's not accepted by other people. How are you seeing yourself, Aries? Spirit, how is Aries seeing themselves? Well, you got 2 cards here, the Devil and the Magician. So you're seeing yourself as you may feel as though you're being a prisoner. The magician alchemizes. The magician manifests things into abundance. They use all of their elements, all of their gifts to their disposal to create abundance for themselves, to alchemize one thing and turn it into something else, to take something that someone perceives as trash and turning it into treasure. And you could be feeling like you're being unfairly judged for your ability to create, your ability to transform. How are other people seeing you? How are other people seeing you? You may be feeling like you are overindulging in something. Other people are seeing you very accurately as the ability to alchemize, like this Temperance card. This is healing energy. This is the ability to, again, turn one thing into another thing and find balance in that. Other people think that you have a great deal of patience when it comes to these things, and that you're balanced between your emotions and your logic. What's your hopes and fears? What's your hopes and fears? I think, Aries, that you feel like you're having a hard time living up to somebody else's expectation of you. You have the Emperor in hopes and fears. Your hope is that you'll be able to take the authority in your own life and make your own decisions, moving you forward in a sense of power. But your fear is that somebody else will have the authority over you. How's the outcome here? The Hanged Man in reverse. You're having a hard time shifting your perspective of something. It's almost like you have a self-limiting belief that something has to look a specific way. And it's really limiting you to the possibilities. What is this Three of Wands at the base of this reading, please? The Knight of Swords. This is an opportunity for truth and clarity coming. So you're looking at the possibilities, everything that's out there that you could be doing, because there's been an opportunity that's come in that's given you clarity. It's given you truth. These are thoughts and ideas about things. Somebody's given you an idea, or you've come up with a plan, and you're just trying to figure out, how am I going to put this into action? Why is this Three of Cups in our conflict section? Why is this Three of Cups in our conflict section? Eight of Cups, because this means you may have to walk away from a group of people that you care about. This idea, this new possibility, this new opportunity, it means walking away from a support system. You may have to grieve the loss and move on from something. What's the Ten of Pentacles in the crowning position, please? What's the Ten of Pentacles in the crowning position? This could be an inheritance. This could be long-term gains coming to fruit, harvesting them. Something you've worked hard on coming to fruition. Long-term gains, legacy. Judgment in reverse. The ideal goal at the top of your mind is not resurrecting old patterns, old behaviors. Not feeling the judgment of other people because you were able to alchemize something. You were able to turn something into a long-term gain for yourself. You were able to create a legacy. But you're feeling like I don't feel like I need to explain myself or my actions to anyone else. I'm not returning to the same old way of living. I'm taking on new patterns of behavior. I'm leaving old conditioning beliefs behind. This is like, it feels like self-employment, like a self-goal, like something you've done for yourself, you created for yourself. Why is this Three of Swords and what's hidden? Why is this Three of Swords and what you can't see? Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse, when we see it upright, it's this dispute, fighting, chaos, confusion. Three of Swords being heartache, pain, creating grief. You just don't want to fight anymore. It could be that other people are hurt by your decision to just, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play anymore. It's almost that feeling that you realize that other people were invested in you playing along. And once you step out of the game, they really realize your value and they're hurt by your absence. Why is this Five of Pentacles here in the near future? This feeling of not belonging, a feeling of not being included, a feeling of rejection. Why is this in the near future position? Seven of Wands. Looks like you've set some boundaries. You're standing up for yourself. You've set boundaries with people. You're taking action to enforce those boundaries. And it really has set you apart from other people who benefited from you not having those boundaries in place. But you're really seeing the value of what you have, and you're not allowing other people to manipulate you for what it is that you've created for yourself. It may be that there have been old customs or beliefs that because you had it, that other people that are in your close proximity were entitled to things that you've created for yourself, and you're setting boundaries and not letting that shit slide. You're not letting the shit slide anymore. Maybe that'll be the caption of this video. Aries ain't letting that shit slide. All right. How you're seeing yourself. Okay. How you're seeing yourself, Aries. The Devil and the Magician. Let's get some confirmation on that. Mostly for me, because you already know. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you feel like you're being unfairly judged for what you've been able to manifest. And with this Seven of Swords, you see it upright. Somebody's taking away something that doesn't belong with them. Like they're taking the 5 and leaving the 2. Like piecemealing your ass. Like you're not having no more of that. It's in reverse. Like I'm not letting anybody slide. I'm not letting anybody get away with shit. You've taken away too much from me, and if you don't like it, you're being unfairly judged because of it. You feel that. You feel like, oh, because I stood up for myself and setting boundaries, now you guys want to look at me funny. Other people looking at you with patience. Being able to alchemize, being balanced. It's this healing energy of the Temperance card. Let's get some confirmation on that one. Wouldn't it be funny if Temperance came out again like I told you, Temperance? The High Priestess in reverse. Could be that some people just don't believe. Like they're so used to you being so giving and so patient and so loving and so accepting, and that you're not seeing with clarity the real deal of what's going on. Like they got it fucked up, Aries. They don't understand your Aries. The Emperor, having control. That's actually your card. You are the embodiment of the Emperor card, Aries. Why is the Hangman in reverse? Having a hard time shifting your perspective. Why are you having a hard time shifting your perspective, please? The Moon in reverse. You can't see the clarity of the situation. It could be that you're stuck in your emotions about situation. You can't tell the truth from the illusion. What is this surrounding, please? What is this surrounding? Four of Cups. People offering you, you don't know what offers of support in love are genuine and what aren't. It could be that you've just decided that you're not open to any opportunities for love or support from people. Like you're not looking for any new opportunities. You're having a hard time shifting your perspective from that because the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You've taken losses and hits because you trusted people were genuine when they weren't. The Justice card. You're wanting a balance. You want things to be fair, but you're not entirely sure who has your best interest in mind. And the Three of Pentacles, because people are wanting to work with you. People are wanting to collaborate. You're just not really sure what to invest in and what not to at this time. Let me get a few cards for the best advice for this. What's the best advice for Aries, please? What's the best advice for Aries? What's the best advice for Aries this month in regards to this outcome? All right, we've got the Ten of Pentacles again. Ten of Pentacles has showed up 3 times. This could have something to do with family, long-term gains, inheritance, ancestry. What else, please? The Death card. The Four of Wands in reverse. And the Hierophant. The best advice is you can move. You don't have to do this. There needs to be a death of the tradition. The thing that has always been done the same way it's always been done. Because it's creating a lack in your prosperity. And I think that's what you're trying to do. I think that's what I'm getting through this message. Is that historically, maybe ancestrally, things have always been done the same way. And there has to be an end to that. The Hierophant is tradition. The Death card is putting an end to something so something better can be built in its place. And sometimes that's a brutal process. And not everybody's going to be you're not going to be popular with everybody, especially those who have benefited. But it's also gotten in the way of your highest good for your prosperity, the promised land. It's gotten in the way of your entry to the gates to the promised land. Because you feel so indentured to this old pattern of doing things. And you don't have to feel that way anymore. You have permission to move forward and do things that are good for you. That's what I have for you, Aries. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or hit that notification bell, please do. And I'll see you for the fire signs reading bonus. Thanks.